All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Oh my goodness, who would have thought? But here we are checking out FTL Multiverse many years later. Now, for those who don't know, FTL Multiverse is a massive conversion mod for FTL Faster Than Light. Essentially, quadrupling the content, maybe. I don't even know. It adds hundreds and hundreds of new events, dozens and dozens of new ships. But beyond just that sort of surface level stuff, there's also incredible mechanical changes, which really changes up the way you play, and kind of, as I said in the title and the thumbnail, makes it a lot like FTL 2. This is the closest we'll probably ever get. So, I'm sure a lot of you guys are hyped to see FTL back on the channel. It has been a while. I just want to check it out. It's been a number of years since I played FTL at all, much less Multiverse, and I'm just going to be really rusty, but I really want to try it out. I just got the itch. And yeah, we're just going to jump back in, so let me know in the comments if you guys are excited. Make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe if you're new here. We do a lot of fun roguelites and smaller games and stuff like that. So with that, let's just jump in. Now, I have recently, as I said in another video, built a new PC or upgraded my old PC quite a bit. So I don't have my save file anymore, meaning we do have to start from scratch. But if you see here, I mean, there's 17 pages of ships, and that doesn't even account for all the B and C variant slots, which is just insane. So there is a lot of stuff to unlock, a lot of stuff to do in this game. And yeah, let's just check it out. We'll start with the Superliminal, the default cruiser here, which honestly, things do look a bit different already. There's these rooms that are red. Oh, I guess these are where, if we buy these systems, so hacking, cloaking, backup battery, teleporter, what is this, drones, and then mind control. This is where they'll go. That's cool. I like that. I see up here hyperspace has been updated 1.2.0 or something like that. I don't remember the last version of that. We're on, let's see, what we're on 5.5.1 of the mod. So it's been, you guys can check whatever my last version was back in the day that I played, but I think this game has been substantially updated. Okay, so we got those rooms. We've got weapons. I feel like we had these weapons initially, but the sprites look updated. We got a human, we got a orchid floral, who is one of the new races that this mod adds. There's a number of them as well, which is really cool. They also added like classes of races. So there's, the NG, a classic, but now there's separatist NGs, for example, which I remember they can like go through doors. Yeah, they can go to nanite mode. Okay. And we start with Advanced Navigator, which I kind of remember being OP. So they pretty much are long-range scanners and allow us to jump to any previous beacon. Very cool. Okay, well, let's just get started. We don't really have much to go off here. Does the seed work? The seed is... I've never been able to type anything here. I must be missing something. Let's just start it up, though, and give it a shot here. See how things look different. The music's back. Take a look at the distant swirls of space as the stars fly past. This is the beginning of the next chapter in your saga. What will await you? I don't know, but I'm definitely excited to be checking this out again. So, might be time to prepare. I do remember you can read the lore, which I'm not going to do. I don't have time for that in a video like this. But there is a lot of lore that this mod brings to the table, which is cool. Okay, so we're at the Federation Multiverse drop point. About to arrive. Let's exit hyperspace or whatever. And look at the hangar below. Okay. Ship is stocked up, so I remember this. We can grab something from the start. This is, for anyone who's only ever seen original FTL, this is going to be pretty crazy. There's so much stuff here. I am curious to see how it pans out. If it is feeling any different than before. So we can grab a weapon, a crewman, extra resources, or the head start. I kind of remember the head start was the meta build. You would just get more jumps. I'm not going to go super meta. I don't even know if I'll win. I will say this mod, we'll take the crewmate, I think. It's always helpful. And then we can do something here. We can run a salvage mission, I remember. Try to get some space junk. Got 4 fuel. Nice. So let's put this guy in shields. Man, it's been a long time. I wonder if the muscle memory will come back. Let's see. We got weapons here. Does the HUD look any different? Toggle your equipment. Interesting. Toggle speed of UI. Instant. This is a new feature I think I saw on the download page. That's cool. Automation of drones is fun. So it looks mostly the same. It looks like there's a speed up function. That's really cool. And And I do miss this music, I'll say at the very least. Alright, well, let's just jump. What do we got? So we got the merchant. I remember him. Exit, supply. Doesn't feel all that different right away. Let's just head up here and try to get in a fight. I feel like the sprite is super updated on this ship. Am I crazy? Alright, another multiverse ship. Pirate hails you, a fellow traveler. So we can buy an engine upgrade, which isn't the worst idea. For 3 fuel, let's actually do it. Feels like it could be good. We don't have the power for it, but, you know, it's something. Have some of my coffee here. Alright, let's jump on then. So I am curious, you know, I really loved Multiverse. It brought a lot of new life into the game for me. But I did have a few problems. A small escape pod is adrift. Judging from the markings, the pod originated from some multiversal equivalent to Earth. There's no sign of a ship that this pod may have ejected from. However, before you can pick it up, a rebel intercepts. This human will no doubt make a fine recruit for the rebel cause. Alright. Let's pause, and let's fight. So this guy, we only have 1 layer of shields, but... oh, it's all coming back to me. He has a little basic laser, I think, and then a little combat drone. So this thing shoots 2 shots. Okay, this is just the burst one. Turn on auto fire, the spearman special. Actual loser behavior, but I just can't play without it. Okay, and then this thing pierces, right? Where does it say that? Shots per charge. Shield piercing 1, yeah. So this can probably go into their shields, and we'll hold off on the burst for a second to go to the weapons. Yeah, I quite liked Multiverse. In fact, I would dare say I loved Multiverse. Good dodges, by the way. But, there were a few things I wasn't a massive fan of. Let's pivot to the drones now. We'll keep shields pinned down with our burst. The writing was a little hit or miss for me. I appreciate all the effort the writers and the mod team have done. They've done an incredible job. But there was a little bit sort of fanficky writing in some aspects, which wasn't my favorite. Little goofy stuff, edgy stuff, but it wasn't a big deal. The other thing I wasn't a huge fan of initially was a lot of ship unlocks were tied to boarding and having to crew kill people. The pod's still here. Let's take it, I guess. He's surprised. Okay, explain your mission, but the human side seems hesitant to get involved. Okay, they want to be dropped off, so we can do that. That's fine. Which is up here. That's good. So we'll go down here. We have 11 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll do some. Let's go down first. Yeah, a lot of ships were unlocks were tied to boarding, which I feel kind of lame. Like, there can be some, but it was always frustrating for me because, like, if you didn't have boarding, you're just screwed. It's already, there's so many ships and so many RNG checkpoints you have to hit of like, oh, I got lucky enough to find this ship. We'll rescue this store, by the way. That it was kind of frustrating to be like, oh, I actually found a really cool rare ship, but I can't get it because I don't have boarding, or my boarding is not sufficient. So, okay, we have a rebel. What's their deal? They take less damage from the environment, but otherwise they're kind of fine. Let's get our shield guy in here to fight. They have a dual laser and a chain laser. Kind of threatening, to be honest. So let's quickly try to take down their weapons. How do I... wasn't there a way to... get it? Okay, we already had advanced information on. There we go. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so they'll fight that guy. Let's try to take their weapons out before we take too much damage here. Excellent, we took them both down. That's perfect. Okay, now we'll go for the shields. Alright, good. Pierce, what's the charge time on this? 13? Burst is slightly faster, but the Pierce should come out first, I think. So let's, I don't know. Let's just keep it as is. Alright, he's down. You are healing. Somehow. Am I crazy? Oh. Alright, their weapons are down. That thing was about to shoot, which is nice, so they should be good here. Pretty much screwed. Yeah, I just feel like there's so many ships to unlock that you kind of have to stumble into a lot of them. And I would, if you guys watched all the videos, if you're a true fan, you'll know I ran into so many unlocks that I could never get, which was frustrating. Because I just don't love boarding in these games. I like to have big guns and blow things up. Alright, so what do we got at this store here? Artemis Missile Launcher, Charge 2, Ion 2. Okay, Clone Bay Crew Teleporter, Essential Systems, yeah, I remember this. So we got some crew. I think usually I don't buy crew very often. You tend to get a lot of crew in this mod. Like, we got the free one at the start. Fuel's fine. What is this? Okay, this is like an extent. When I installed the mod, there was a bunch of optional things you could install. I didn't install any of them except the auto-generated like ship gibs when they blow up. What is this? Storage menu. Oh, this was here before. I remember this. There's internal upgrades. I don't have any. Okay, and then the store that we're at. Let's just save up. We have 50. Is that... They changed... I remember they changed the pricing of the initial shields for some reason. Another store. I actually don't have much money. I don't know if I really want to go there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little bit unoptimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty okay. So let's come down here. People, we don't heal, right? We have a med bay. Okay. I'm a little rusty. Sorry. An orchid ship is waiting for you here. Sure, they're a loyal part of the Federation, but the florals typically prefer to keep to their own turf. Let's see if they say anything. An orchid appears on screen gesturing with their hands in native orchid sign language, which your translator converts into actual audio. Hello, you must be Professor Orwell. We've reviewed the files you gave us, and we are most excited to share our scientific findings with the board. Left a few annotated questions. I mean, let's just scam them. Wonderful. They send over a series of annotated videos. Okay, well, free scrap, we'll take it. We do have some more money now, so maybe we'll check out the other store. There's not anything here in terms of a fight necessarily. Let's skip the store. We don't need it. We're feeling all right. I want to save up for upgrades. A blip on the communicator shows an incoming transmission from a Zoltan ship. When you pick up, you're greeted by the unwelcome sound of a raving madman. A prayer or offering. I kind of think I remember this event. Doesn't he like blow your ship up? I'm gonna refuse and take the damage. Okay. Well, I think we got lucky. I think there's a chance he like blows you up or hurts you. All right, let's come up here. We got to fight, and then we'll hit both these supplies up to the merchant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And yeah, let me know if you guys are excited for me to... It's been a while. Spearmints and Multiverse. Name a more iconic duo. I'm hyped to be playing this now. It's rare to see an Argion. Okay, I don't remember these guys. No weapon systems. This one's trying to stay away. I didn't get into this business looking for a fight. If you'll excuse me, I have places to be. Let's fight them, I guess. I don't know. I mean, they're smugglers. So yeah, there's this reputation thing, which wasn't implemented last time I played, I think. But it is now. So they didn't have weapons, apparently. But let's quickly try to take out their engines. They do have two... Ooh, they have 2 layers of shields. I didn't really think about this. We should still be fine. So what we need to do is shoot the burst laser first to weaken the shields, most likely, and then fire the pierce into the engines. So we'll let this thing go off. Then fire with this. Yeah, engines are down. Or engines are not down. They are charging slower, though. Okay, I guess we'll do about the same thing. They're going in to fix it, it looks like. I saw the door open. This is going to be pretty close, I think. Still charging, man. Not too optimistic here. What do I do? Maybe we take their shields down. They're probably going to get away, though, at this rate. They had way more engines than I was anticipating, to be honest. Let's hold off for a second with the burst, because we're kind of out of sync now. So you go here. Yeah, they're jumping. Whatever. We missed both our shots. Okay, hold up. We took out their piloting. They're probably going to fix that fairly quickly. But we can try. I suspect we will... Yeah, they're jumping already. Alright, well. I didn't look at their shields. We definitely need some sort of better weapons to get rid of 2 layers of shields. That was a pretty powerful ship in terms of defenses, though. Alright, well, let's hit these supply beacons, get some money, and then we'll make a bunch of upgrades to our own ship. Outfitted with a multiverse supply depot, so we can take this. What can we do again? We cannot lay traps without a mine layer and enough time. We cannot run a salvage. We already did that. We cannot repair the hull. Okay, so we will do nothing. Let's head up here. And then let's go talk to Sylvan after this. Federation supply depot. Excellent. We still can't do anything. Okay. This guy gives you money too, I believe, on your first visit, or at least he used to. It's been a while, like I said. Gives me a free repair burst. I don't know if I'll use that. Let's sell. We don't have any use for missiles right now, or drone parts for that matter, but ammunition, I think, especially, we don't need. And then, what does he got? He's got the particle accelerator. I remember liking the particle guns. What do they do again? Heavy system damage, but they don't harm crew or hull and cannot lower shields. Interesting. I don't remember all that. But they do destroy systems, right? Well, maybe. Fire ion blast. Okay. Breach bomb, energy stunner, lock bomb. The radiation beam does heavy crew damage. Interesting. Could be interesting to get that. Then the energy ones do a lot of like ion weapons and cause hull damage. They're like ion ones that do hull damage. Interesting. Purchase the remaining. Oh, you can only buy a few things. Interesting. Well, let's honestly. I feel like I don't really. This repairs system damage, and hull damage, actually. Oh, and it requires no power. Okay, well, I was going to sell it, but if it requires no power, that's pretty broken. So let's get some shields and get some energy for our reactor. We have a lot of extra engines that we aren't using right now. I keep forgetting to heal these people. Let's get them in here. Wait, what? How did they heal instantly? What happened? Am I crazy? What just happened? Oh, is that option? I don't know where that option is anymore. Oops. Oh, wait. Here we go. I forgot you could do this. An arm. Scrap gatherer for 50. Yeah, drone recovery. Yeah, one of the things with Multiverse that's pretty cool is it reduces a lot of the RNG, which is a positive or negative, depending on how you like your roguelikes. So you can kind of just build things whenever, instead of having to find them, which is interesting. Door control, emancipation grills, portal reference there. Let's hold off. We also don't really have any money left. This was good. What was this? We need a level 2 med bay. I don't remember what that thing did, but I think it was kind of good. Okay, so it seems like if we have our med bay on, it just auto healed everyone, which is kind of a nice quality of life thing. All right, we have a store up here. Unfortunately, we just spent all of our money, but it was worth it. Level 2 shields tends to be very powerful. This is an amazing sprite. Wow, this is a really cool system, space station. That's awesome. They won't give anything away for free. Okay, well, let's trade. Let's see what's up. Like I said, don't have really any money. Paralyzes crew and offers minimal ship disruption capabilities. Okay. More crewmates. They do have good systems like cloaking. 170 is crazy. I think it's 150 in the normal game. And then, oh yeah, there's this weapon lottery thing, some drones. Well, we're pretty broke. We're okay on fuel. We got 12. I think that was usually my cutoff. So let's get to this quest, drop this guy off that we picked up from the escape pod, and then get out of here. All right, he upgraded a reactor for free. This timeline seems more stable than the one I came from. Give me some time, have a reactor core. That's amazing. So we get a little bit of engine power for free. Totally worth it. And then we're short one jump here, but that's fine. Let's just get out of here. Usually you have to fight someone, right? Yeah. Bucko. Okay. So he has, looks like just, what is this? High level threat. Is he? He has boarding, I guess. I think these boats just shoot one bullet. So this is a human soldier who is stronger, actually. Let's get our plant in here to help. He is genuinely just like a strong individual. So we kind of have to double up on him here. Yeah, their ship can't hurt us, so it's really just a matter of us beating this guy. Okay, weapons are charged. Pierce the shields here. And then take out... Actually, don't take out their weapons. Take out their boarding. Take out their piloting, man. I don't really care about the boarding. Let's... Okay, this is awesome. I don't know if this was in here before. I just right-clicked to swap them. I used to have to, like, move one out, move this guy out, and then back in, and then move this guy back in. But now there's just a hot swap. That's such a good quality of life feature. I love that. Okay. So... Let's see if... I have the med bay on now. After this fight, I want to see, do they all heal, or do I have to move them? These guys are toast, by the way. They are completely cooked. Excellent. Ooh, we got a spontoon beam. Yo. Experiments in beams? That's my type of game. Okay, they did get fully healed. That is awesome. This, okay, let's look at it. It doesn't require any energy. Excuse me, which is awesome. Slow charging, decent sized beam weapon. Conservative weapons use no power but require a system itself. Yeah, right. Okay, 17 seconds. Beam length, I don't remember what these numbers... Like, I have no context for 65 beam length anymore. I mean, a conservative weapon is awesome. Because they don't cost anything. So that's really good. Alright, let's just get to the next sector. This is cool. Sorry. A little under the weather here. Outcast outreaches, free Mantis parts. Let's go down here. I don't know what the Outcasts are, but let's check it out. Okay. Purple fleet might be fast. Let's proceed. So it's friendly. Rock Outcast, I see. Held strongly by the theocracy. Massive ramshackle outcast camps to be found. No formal structure, but the sudden epidemic of slavers haunting these sectors have forced them to tighten their security. Besides, you aren't a threat. Let's just talk to him. Shannon grinds it between her fingers with a mixture of irritation, hesitant curiosity. I mean, this is probably a bad idea. Oh no, it's unusual for the Federation to come here. Uncharacteristic for them to request aid. Alright, she's a believer in karma. So we got a little bit of free stuff. Excellent. Let's take a look here. We got exit this way. Okay, a sun. I'd rather not go to a sun. Exit beacon's a little far to the left, which is not ideal. But let's head backwards a bit, see what we got over here. Gather in a large battleship with a floating sign that reads, "Come and see the one and only Chung Bungalung, the rock man who lived." Said chatter, Chung, seemingly impossible to escape. $5 is pretty cheap. Let's just pay for it. Cheap enough once you see several paintings. So overweight that his head is merged with his torso, and a commemorative set of souvenirs of replica bullet casings. Huh. Seems like kind of a scammer. New room. A renegade wasn't expecting feds. Chung. It's illegal in the theocracy to offend a rock priest by being ugly, and he is ugly. Okay. Challenge him to a duel. I assume we'd have to fight. Let's see here. He's got a few lasers, but it's not too threatening. He has boarding, mind control, drones. Best mean a duel. Let's try it. Okay, so let me pause here. So mind control on our engines, not great. He's got a combat drone. I mean, he's got a little bit of something, but only one layer of shields, which is good. So let's pierce the shields. Let's see. This guy boarded us. I don't know where he's going. My God, rocks are slow. He's in oxygen. Okay. Luckily, this guy makes oxygen. Right? It doesn't work effectively without O2. Does that mean if we literally didn't have an O2 or if this is broken? I don't know. All right, we got our beam this time, which is nice. We also have the repair bomb, which we could use if he breaks our O2. Okay, so let's just take it slow here. This guy is going mad slow. Okay, hold up. We took the shields down. Let's go for weapons. Let's repair bomb our own thing. Excellent. Auctions back up. Rockman is really taking his time. The beam is ready, so let's see. How long is it? Okay, it's decent. Take this drone out, I think. Reckon we can get all of these? Oh, yeah. Okay, he resisted a bit, but they are hurting now. Drones down, weapons down. Let's get you back. What is this guy doing? Is he going to the med bay? Let's get our shield guy to fight him in the med bay. We don't need quite as many engines. You bested. My secret is yours. All right, we'll stop the fight. My girth? What? My girth? Those dumbasses couldn't penetrate my skull because it was pricked by layers upon layers of fat. Now, for being such a good sport and being the first ever best me in combat, have this. Okay. Look, this is what I'm saying. This is fun. This is cute. But if you are looking for a mod that is a little bit more like kind of serious and in the universe, right? This guy's talking about being a fat ass and calling him, Anyways, not a big deal. It's not bad. It's just different. Okay, so we're good. I accidentally auto-fired my repair bomb, which was an L, although maybe it... Oh, no, he probably gave me some, right? Okay. So, everyone's healed. What did we just pick up, though? We got Obsidian Skin. Rocks gain 33% max health, but their movement speed is reduced by 40%. Okay, so that's pretty good, I guess. As an external lab upgrade, this augment will provide its normal effect, but take one augment slot. Cannot be converted into an actual lab upgrade, but will not consume your primary slot. Does not stack with it. What does that mean? L. So L's mean external, I guess. Will provide its normal effect. Right. A lot of the augments are internal, which is what we were looking at earlier. These ones are... cannot be internalized, I guess. I don't quite understand what it means. All right, well, we'll hold on to it for now, for surely. Let's see, everyone's back where they need to be. Got 80 bucks, which is pretty decent. Let's head this way. Yet to take any hull damage. Well, actually, maybe we repaired it. I'm not sure. The SSLG. These guys are cool. They're like some sort of crystal. I remember them. All right, so they're immediately on site with us. They have mind control as well in our NG, which is kind of annoying. This is a hull laser, right? And then I don't know what this is. Some sort of crystal thing, obviously. So we can't really have you... Can we convert you to nanite mode? No, not while he's mind controlled. We cannot afford to have you take out our weapons. So let's let him beat it up a bit, and then we'll go fight him with our guy. Actually, just fight him now. Whatever. Okay, so that's a crystal miss. That's huge. Does this have piercing? Can I see? No. Alright, we'll get ready on the pierce for going for their shields. Take out their weapons. Okay, that cannot pierce 2 layers of shields. So that's good. That's a good bit of damage. That's actually pretty bad. You need to come repair this now. Honestly, drop a repair bomb. What just happened? Oh, the mind control's back. Okay, so that's good. Shields are back. Make sure those are good. Pierce, we need to take these weapons out. So use the beam here. We're not going to be able to get too much with this. Let's just hit this. Okay, you got off 1 shot, but it missed. All right, we're good, we're good. So now that that's done, we're out of bombs, which sucks. We'll just start blasting. Go for piloting's already beat up. Go for their engines. Just take them out here. They're done. Okay. Excellent. So that's cool. I was wondering if it was only at the combat end, but you can just power your med bay up and heal. I mean, I love that. By the way, why is this? There we go. We got a coalition sword in here. We got a decent amount of money, so let's hit one more fight and then take that on. Okay. Both good and bad of... Oh, these are the smugglers again? Yeah, this is a badass looking ship. I love the, like, cargo old looking here. Premium gear. I mean, let's see what they're offering. Amp flak. Okay. This is a drone, I see. Well, we don't have drone systems yet, and chain burst laser is okay, but I'm not going to drop 58 on it. So let's say never mind, and just take the L, I guess. All right, and we'll come to this store. I'm in the market to buy some, possibly. Let's see. Can't do anything. Okay. Oh, what? I didn't really read that very closely. That's my bad. Well, there's another store right here, so that's good. Let's make one more jump, though. All right, what do we got here? A small makeshift T-Kaka outpost has been constructed nearby for holding slaves. Let's attack them because slavery is bad. My reputation decreased with slavers. In my business, I call that based. All right, let's see. These guys, I think this is a 2. So they might be able to hurt us. They have pretty strong doors and they have borders, which is not ideal. So we have a Vamp Weed, Zoltan. Okay, let's get everyone in here to fight. This is gonna be pretty gnarly, potentially. So these guys explode, right? That's the whole thing with Zoltans. So we gotta be careful. Music's going crazy right now. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Pierce lasers up. Pierce into the shields, as usual. Take out the weapons. And then they got a clone bay. Okay. Let's do this, I think. I'm not worried about their weapons now that I've taken some of them down. So we should be fine. He blows up, but we're fine. Just switch these guys to be careful. What is this? Oh, hold on. I got to make sure. Refills oxygen. He takes more damage from fire. He takes less suffocation damage. Enemy crew lose 15% of their max health and move slower. I assume that has already been decided. Yeah, all right, we're good. So everyone go back. And then we'll just take this guy out. Single laser, I'm not worried about. Excellent. All right. Beam takes him out. All right, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Got a few things. Free the slaves. We got Jose. One helps to offer. Now, we do have the rock thing, so this guy is going to be dummy slow. Let's slowly get him over there. Heal everyone up. With this quality of life, it makes the rocks way less annoying to use, because having to heal them at the med bay and walk all the way over there was so aggravating. So that's going to be a pretty big change. Let's put him in sensors, I guess. Actually, he's a rock man, right? So he's immune to fire and health. I feel like he should be in weapons, actually. I feel like NG should be in shields. Or, sorry, in engines. Human can stay in shields. Let's go with this instead. I like that a bit better. Because that way fires, like, he can stay in there and kind of tough it out. Losing weapons is like a death sentence, right? Alright, let's check the store. If there's nothing here, we'll make some more upgrades, but otherwise we can maybe buy something. I'm liking our setup here, though. Rock vessels, but you aren't sure how they'll receive. Let's move closer. You land on the planet. The rockmen trading with each other and various crystal weapons are on display. Your approach seems to have upset them, and a figure who looks to be some of part of the rock clergy. But we do have a rock guy, so let's see what he says. Brother, welcome. Easy. Okay. So, crystal weapons are always fun. 2 shield piercings. Shoots 2 shots that each pierce 1 shield with some breach chance and a pretty big stun chance. Or the Crystal Heavy Mark II, which takes 2 power, shoots 1 shot for 1 piercing. I already have a piercing gun, so I'm not probably going to take one of these right now. Let's do nothing and see. Ooh, they got the Rancier. Cannot cause physical damage, but rips breaches. Ooh, this is that breach one. I do remember this. It doesn't do hull damage, but it does pierce 1 layer of shields. Makes massive hull breaches. Okay, the Fauchard beam. Shredding shipboard systems in addition to crew. 3 power is pretty gnarly. 2 system damage. 1 shield piercing. Does it do... It doesn't do hull damage, though, right? Yeah. Interesting. But a lot of system damage. Lone Bay, what else we got? Disables the... Okay, yep. Allows you to deploy buoys during jump speed. Give 1 fleet delay for free. Interesting. I had a random drone. I don't think I love that. What is it? Got crew teleporter. Okay. I just feel like this is a big investment right now. I forget a lot of the meta of this game, so I'm not really too big on buying things right now. We have no missiles. Some Rockman, a Crystal, Liberator. I'm pretty happy with what we got. I think what I would really like, because the Spontoon is pretty decent, since it takes no power, some sort of additional laser weaponry. Because although piercing shields is cool, it's also kind of mid. It makes it hard sometimes to do damage. So let's just check the map. Nothing. Okay, and then we'll make some ship upgrades here. Let's get a reactor power to max our engines. And then let's upgrade our doors once, so that we can actually stop invaders a bit better. And then we'll hold on to 60 bucks. We have 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just go, or, well, let's go up. Feeling good about going up. Alright, nearby moon appears to have a small village of outcasts. Let's... They don't have much means of protection. Let's request aid. Or, give aid, not request aid. Oh, I guess we did request aid. Alright, well, we'll take it. Thanks, guys. We got a distress beacon. Let's see what what's happening up here. A group of Theocracy vessels have gathered near the beacon. They're concerningly well armed and protected, but they barely pay any attention. Let's see what's up. A rather annoyed Rockman responds, seemingly not at all grateful for your quick response to their distress call. We were tasked with transporting military supplies to a Theocracy outpost, but an SSLG squadron raided our convoy. Let's do it. So we have... Oh, it's in the next sector. Okay, convenient. Excellent, excellent. Let's go. Renegade. Normally I would not go out of my way to interact with your kind, but I've made a dreadful mistake. I'd received some intel on the location of a Rockman settlement. I told our ship to go out and liberate it from the theocracy, but it seems that I have jumped to conclusions. It was actually an outcast settlement, not a theocracy one. Please, you have to contact my people. Okay. Another quest in the next sector. So we have 2 more jumps. Let's go here, because there's a battle potentially. Let's see what we got. Oh, they're just ready. Outcasts. No choice but to prey on ships. Let's do it. So I got a drone, they got a missile launcher, and then a heavy 2, I think. Alright, well, only 1 layer of shields, which is nice. So we'll do our kind of usual here. Definitely need to take the weapons out quickly. You're gonna get a shot off no matter what. Big dodge, nice. Let's fire into their weapons now. Okay, we didn't take the missile out, but this is a ship that is primed for beam weapons. Missiles are still up, my god. Okay. Well, let's just hope that our dodge chance, our 27%, is going to hold us down here. Come on, baby. Ooh, we took a hit. That's fine. They're going to give us missiles. I do kind of want missiles, but I don't think I want them that bad. So I'm not going to show any mercy. I'm just going to hope that we get something decent. We got 2 missiles and a bunch more stuff. That's definitely worth it. That's definitely worth it. I mean, 1 less missile for a bunch of other shit. I'll take that any day of the week, baby. Alright, when the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Let's do something aboard the ship. We could explore. We could repair the hull. Let's run our salvage. We didn't actually get to do this. Okay, well, we didn't get shit, so that sucks. Alright, next sector. We have a bunch of quests, so this is more Rockman. This is free Mantis territory, and then we have to go to a nebula after. But we do have the advanced scanners, whatever. Let's go check on the Mantises, you know, see what they're up to. The Manti. Alright, so let's proceed. Friendly. This music goes kind of hard, bro. That's the one thing I did very much like about Multiverse. The music I found to be absolute slap. Ben Prunty, obviously, a legend, but the modder team making this did a good job, I think. Okay. So they're not part of the hive mind. They're the free Mantis, and they're allies, and their ships look badass. Alright, we got, speaking of music, wow. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. They must be kept free from the Mantis Hive. Okay, which are the ones from the base game. So let's just, let's see what's up. Happy to assist. I mean, sure, let's see what the humans... Yes, we help Federation ship in all ways can. Alright. Got some of their fleet back here. Very cool. Interesting. So the quest... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do that. We'll have to skip the store. Or we go 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we can maybe... Let's go up first then. We'll go straight for this store. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, let's do that. So the distress beacon is going to stay distressed. That's the moral of this story here. We can stand guard for a while for pay, which I think will advance the fleet. So let's not do that. Let's... We have some time, so we may as well run our salvage mission early. I worry this will overwrite the store. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. It's alright. Alright. Flak Charger. Charge up to 3 shots. Interesting. So for 2 power, you can charge up to 3 flaks, I guess. Which is pretty crazy. That could be really good for taking down shields. We already have a repair bomb. Heavy laser Mark 1 I don't think I'm too interested in. And then they got some drones here, which are pretty cool. Particle drone. Maybe we take this. 2 power. I feel like this could be really good. Yeah, let's take it. And we will switch it for now. Honestly, this shoots 2 shots. I kind of prefer this over the Pierce. Let's swap out for now. See how this goes. I mean, yeah, this charges... So, hold up. In 3.5 seconds, it takes a charge, which means in... What is that? Oh, wait, let's repair this. You start doing that. 10.5 seconds, correct? Yeah. 10.5 seconds, it's fully charged, which is quicker than this, so that'll time perfectly. You do that. Get back here. Heal you up. Excellent. All right, let's jump. And then we do have a little bit extra scrap. Is it worth getting engines? Can't quite afford it. Let's hold off for one jump. We're going to come up to this quest. Would I rather go back here? Yeah, let's try to maximize. An NG ship. Let's accept. Free Mantis in pursuit. Let's contact them. You waste no time and ask for his intent. Harm them? No, this war. Alliances are crucial. Explain them to the NG. Alright, easy. Yeah, they're just chilling. The Free Mantis are some homies. Aren't they the ones that are huffing pheromones all day? I think so. Alright. Unarmed civilians and Free Mantis escorting. Let's scare off the smaller rebels. Okay, what the helly? This guy's got 3 shields. That's bad. Luckily, we do have the flak now. Wow, this guy is actually elite. Oh my god. Alright, this is going to be interesting. You are, I think, what's the green energy? Plasma? So that hurt our shields. And then they have, oh man, this is going to be dicey, actually. Let's just hope that we can survive. Oh man, this is bad. Weapons immediately go down. It's just terrible. It's just like a terrible outcome. Okay, well, you're not going to be any help in shields, so let's repair that. Black hits our engines. We're going to have to jump. This is bad. Repair bomb, definitely going to have to probably just go in. The engine, or the... Actually, we're almost repaired already. Beam is up. We really need the flak, though, to do anything here. We're just going to have to jump, I think. We have the repair bomb if we do get hit in the engine. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to have to jump here. Let's repair to heal our hull as well. Oh, man. Okay, that's back up. Engines are still charging, which is good, although they got ioned. This guy's no joke. Holy hell. Oh, my God. Okay. O2 can wait for a second. Damn, this guy is strong. Okay. We are charged, so let's quickly go for here, followed by the burst on this, I think. And then we need to take out their weapons. I mean, if we manage to sort of neutralize them, we might be all right. But all right, sensors are down, auction's down. Let's just repair our auction right quick. You get back to shields. I think we still have to jump. Yeah, I think we need to jump. Okay, wow, that was pretty tough. And we might die here because I don't remember what was at this quest. Okay, they're preparing for battle. Actually owned by the Theocracy. I forgot what it was. I think it was by the Theocracy. Really stupid. Okay, well, we fumbled that quest, but that's probably for the better because we are dying. So let's open all our doors here so that our plant can rehydrate, or whatever you want to call it. You come fix this. That was gnarly. That was actually crazy. But look, sometimes in FTL you gotta run away. Live another day. Alright, so that's good. So let's heal everyone up. Get them back, close the doors. Okay. Not great. Let's head to this quest then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 upwards. All right. Let's just hit both these fights. I know we're low. We're also low on fuel, which is not great. Okay, an incoming ship. Can't we repair for free? For 1? Nah, that's not going to help. That's not going to save us. Okay. So they also have a flak, which is pretty whack, and a heavy. We need our shields upgraded, that's for sure. So you're here. You're a human. NG is not great at fighting. Let's get you in here to fight as well. All right, let our flak charge up. And then we'll put that on shields. Well, you missed like almost all of our shots, which sucks. Okay, we need to take out some of their piloting, unfortunately. Or engines might do it. Damn it, it wasn't charged. Now it is. Okay, we hit their engines a bit. They tagged us a bit. You get home. Make sure that this auto fires off. I mean, it is true. The flak is kind of, now that I'm looking at it, it is pretty oppressive. So let's shoot their shields again. Okay, their shields are actually down now. Pivot to the weapons. And we're getting hit here. Our engines are down. They're surrendering, but they are pretty screwed now. So let's do this. Okay, wow, we're not in a good way. Health is low. Can we can just install this. Arm, magnetic arm, repair arm, engines, long range jump. Let me just look at these again. Ion field. What does this do? 50% chance to ignore ion is pretty broken. It does take a fuel and 50 scrap. It just seems really good though. What about the weapons? Explosive replicator, yep, makes missiles way better. This is the type of thing I do like though. I mentioned earlier, minimizing RNG, but like if you're doing a missile build and you don't find explosive replicator, you're just like boned. But being able to craft it is really, really powerful. Oh yeah, and then these performance upgrades. These just increase your fire rate. That's cool. What is this? Repairs are four times faster to piling. That's pretty crazy. Oops. Was there a... Let's honestly take this. I just feel like that's good. How do I... There we go. Do nothing. Yeah, health is very low. I should have repaired our engines all the way. That was a L move for sure. A free Mantis is adrift. Needing help, ghost attack, lots of holes. Let's have our Orchid crew boost their oxygen. Huge. Evil ghost, no match for free Mantis. So they gave us some stuff and a light laser Mark II, which extremely quickly. That's pretty good. So it takes 2 power. It only shoots 1 shot, but it shoots mad quick, right? In 2 seconds. That is insane. I would like that, I think. I'd like to swap out the repair bomb for this. But we need a lot more weapon power, so we got to hold off. All right, there's a store here where we can do some repairs. Let's make one more. We got to get down to this quest. 1, 2, I want to go to the quest. If we die, we die. It's all right. Weapons raise boastfully in pride. Yes. All right. Giving us a home. I guess we'll take the slave. Feel kind of bad about that. He's just a human. Well, we can put him in sensors. So we have a full ship now, which is good. All of our systems are manned. What does he have? He's got some weapons, which could be a problem. Oh, it's a station. Let's attack it. That feels kind of bad. They have missiles. Why did I do that? I'm so dumb. Okay, well, oops. Get our engines powered up. Let's just hope that we can dodge enough. I mean, we have the repair bomb, which we can use. Okay, crystal comes in. That doesn't do anything to us. Black is ready. So that can go here on their shields. Here comes the missile. Big miss. Please. Ouch. It did 2. We are about to die. Put that in. Wait, no. Put this on the weapons. We need that to go down. Get the beam here. We don't need their oxygen down, really. So we'll just do that. Okay. Their weapons are down. This is good. Black, hold off. Oh, it already shot. Alright. They're already fixing pretty quickly here. No missile launcher yet, which is the important one. Okay, the beam is not quite ready. My auto fire has failed me once again. Let this hit. What am I doing, bro? Oh, man. Alright. Well, let's let things charge. Honestly, this is good enough for the flak. And get the burst in there, and then the beam will go here. Okay. Hand over the cargo. And they did 2 hull damage, so we die. All right, well that's a perfect length for the first video. you know, who knows if we'll do more. That was a lot of fun though. Did we actually unlock anything? It's kind of lame if we didn't. Damn. All right, well, I'll have to play the default ship again next time, I guess. Yeah, well, let me know what you guys thought. Hopefully, it was cool seeing some Multiverse. I had a lot of fun playing it. Let me know if you'd like to see more or have other games I should check out. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick check-in on this mod. And yeah, hopefully show it to anyone who hasn't seen it before. It's a lot of fun. Really, really recommend it. So I'll have it in the description. But yeah, with that, I will see you in the next one. See ya.